Hello there, buenos dias, and welcome back to Benidorm and Beyond, my original YouTube channel since 2020. Today I'm taking you on an early afternoon walk, starting along Via Emilio Ortuno, which is located in the central neighbourhood of Benidorm and pretty much at the gateway to the Old Town area. We began at the junction with Quai de Primavera, which leads up to the fabulous Hotel Primavera and also the Town Hall and surrounding Agua Park, as well as having a handy bus stop just here on the corner. But we continue on to pass the 4-star Hotel Aqua Azul, which is a recommended for adults only establishment. Built in 1972 and then renovated in 2016, it has 145 rooms over its 6 floors with a beautiful solarium area around its kidney-shaped swimming pool and landscape grounds, which sit to the front of the property, as you can see yourselves as I nose on over the fence and walls. There is also a roof terrace for sunbathing, as well as a gym, a cafe bar and a buffet restaurant, and with most guests choosing to take advantage of the all-inclusive option, you don't have to worry too much about extra spending money once you're there. I have uploaded a full fly-on-the-wall look at this popular hotel in the past, and to find this, just search Benidorm and Beyond Agua Azul on YouTube, and all the info and extensive footage will be right there at your fingertips. The hotel is currently ranked quite a good 22nd out of the 176 hotels listed in Benidorm on TripAdvisor UK, with a customer satisfaction rating of 4.5 out of 5, placing it in the very good category based on over 2,700 reviews. Continuing onwards, we now pass the old Capitol building, which still houses a few local businesses, including the offices of the Ocaso Seguros insurance company. We then negotiate through the parked cars and other pedestrians onto the road, as one side of the street is currently undergoing repair work on the pavement, where on our right we see the abandoned premises of the Terra Atlantida bar and restaurant before we cross the bridge. Down below we can just make out the bingo hall of Bingo La Guerra in the small square of Dr. Plata Fleming, and this sits in front of the Hotel Bristol, which is a 4-star superior property and which is currently rated 43rd out of 176 on TripAdvisor UK, with a guest rating of 4.1 out of 5, placing it in the good category. Coming off the bridge, we then see a series of businesses on both sides of the street, including on our right 2 estate agents, a hair salon, a massage parlour and a bank. But on our left, where we're headed as we carefully move across the road, we start with the hugely renowned Spit Roast chicken restaurant and takeaway of El Puente, which often has a long queue outside due to its popularity and has been trading here since 1968, followed by the entrance to a residential apartment block, and then the tempting window display of the bakery and patisserie of Grenier, who also have 2 other branches in town, and all of these are a great place to grab a hot coffee and a freshly made sandwich or cake, which can be made up to eat in or take away. Next along is the mini mart of Tropic Market, and then another massage parlour and a nail salon which was closed for siesta on the day I filmed, and then the large Chinese shop of Super Euro on the corner, which really is like a TARDIS inside, as it's absolutely massive and has just about anything and everything you might need, and a lot you don't. This is followed by the side alley of Calle del Sol, which leads onto one of Benidorm's main shopping streets below, which is filled with boutique stores, coffee shops, perfumeries and even a Zara branch, so a great place again to spend half an hour or so or more. We, however, continue straight on, walking by 2 double-fronted Chinese shops, as well as a sportswear outlet of Football World, the Santos Ochoa bookstore and the B-Twin women's fashion shop, whilst on the other side of the road we see another sportswear shop, this time in the guise of Decimas, who are official stockists of Benidorm's own football team's kits and tops. We, though, are only heading halfway down, and so we begin on our right-hand side by seeing the bright signs and neon lights of Pizzeria La Palmera, who sell cups of hot chocolate along with sugary churros to dip in, as well as crepes, waffles and pizza slices, plus they also have a doner kebab kiosk, selling other fast food items such as burgers, hot dogs and chips. Next along is the mobile phone accessory store of La Casa de las Carcasas, who currently have some rather cute covers in stock that look like ice lollies, so just right to tempting customers in this sunny high season period, along with the relatively new business of La Tata Julita, which is a well-known Spanish franchise, selling delicious, gooey and not at all calorie-filled slices of homemade cheesecake in a stunning amount of different flavours. Continuing along, we then walk by Koala Bay, who are a Spanish men's and women's fashion store specialising in textiles, footwear and accessories, and then after the entrance to the residential apartment block of Edificio Levante, followed by the doorway into the holiday apartment building of Estudios Benidorm, we passed the small independent shop of Rosite Moda's fashion outlet and then the larger footwear shop of the American giant Skechers. Next door is a mini-mart that promises it is open 24 hours of the day, followed by the large corner sports outlet of Base Aguirre, which had a full renovation just a couple of years ago and whose goods spill out over 2 floors. And then at the junction with Carrer del Pal, we see the Captain Candy shop on the opposite corner, which also houses the Captain's Cafe and restaurant upstairs, but we swing to our left instead to see our final destination of the 4-star Hotel Avenida. Situated on Calle Gambo, the hotel was built in 1959 and then renovated in 1999 and offers 197 rooms over its 4 floors. It has a cafe lounge, a buffet restaurant, a gym and sauna and a rooftop outdoor pool and jacuzzi, which is a real boon in this old town area. And the Hotel Avenida is currently ranked 78th out of the hotels listed in Benidorm on TripAdvisor UK, with a guest rating of 3.9 out of 5, which still places it in the good category based on just over 940 reviews. I hope that you've enjoyed this sunny walk with me today, and if you have, then please join me again in the future for more info-packed street and beachfront walks, as well as checking out some of my many other videos full of news and updates and reviews on local hotels, cafes, bars and new businesses, and much more as well. Thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll see you out and about on Benidorm streets next time. Adios for now, amigos, and I'll hopefully catch you here again soon. Cheers! We then stroll onto the busy junction of Plaza de la Cruz, where you can see the Polynesia clothes shop, who are also part of the Decimas chain, but concentrate mostly on the cheaper end of the sports market and fashion wear. And of course, that good old favourite, the accessories and gift store of Alley Hop on the corner, with its iconic black and white cow poking its head out of the window onto the street below. We now turn left onto Avenida de Martín Azulejos, which if we continue to the very end would lead us right onto the promenade and the beautiful Levante seafront.